clicked her tongue. Iskat's hands flew behind her back. Sember had never been an active and involved teacher, rarely utilizing lectures or lessons like the Jedi instructors back at the temple. Instead of offering clear instruction, she expected Iskat to watch and learn. She often waited silently, hopeful that Iskat would figure out the next step herself. It was what she was doing now, her dark eyes focused and patient. The human woman was in her early 40s, with golden skin and bluish-black hair that she kept immaculately braided. And she was waiting for Iskat to... what? Say something? Do something? Iskat had no idea. Since Sember had chosen Iskat as a Padawan after the Jedi tournament, they constantly traveled together like this, landing on backwater planets and busy trading moons to visit shopkeepers and collectors and archaeologists galore, negotiating the purchase of curiosities to be added to the Jedi archives. Iskat had seen texts like this one, elaborate scrolls, ancient lightsabers crusted with barnacles or sand, even a rancor tooth covered in intricate carvings from a long-forgotten language. Sember was a sharp and stone-faced negotiator, and Iskat understood that her duty was to observe her master and gain the skills to recognize and acquire lost artifacts of Jedi history, so that they might help further educate the next generation of scholars of the Force. But as usual, Iskat could not decipher her master's silence. "Without touching it, what can you tell us, my Padawan?" Sember prodded, finally. Iskat put her long, braided brown hair over her shoulder, focused on the object before her, and took a deep breath, opening her senses. "The text appears to be ancient, Master. I'm not familiar with the language. The pages are some kind of animal skin, almost translucent. The ink is dark red." She leaned close, careful not to touch the skins, and inhaled. The tang of iron. Blood? Mixed with some sort of mineral powder? "That is what you can see. Reach out through the Force. What do you feel?" Iskat closed her eyes. Darkness. Yearning, she said wonderingly. It wants to be read, touched. It wants to be known. She opened her eyes, bright blue against her crimson skin, and looked questioningly toward her master. They'd retrieved dozens of artifacts over the years, and Iskat had never felt anything like this. Sember nodded once, the closest thing to praise she ever offered her apprentice. "This is no Jedi artifact," Sember said. "It is a Sith text." "Do you not want it, then?" the shopkeeper said, reaching to take it back. "I didn't say that." With a gloved hand, Sember flipped the tanned hide back over the text, hiding it from view. "We will take it at the promised price. Rest assured it will be stored safely, so that it won't fall into the wrong hands." Iskat was supposed to observe carefully as Sember haggled with the shopkeeper, but her attention was drawn to the text, now just a squarish lump under the hide. She'd never seen a Sith artifact before. No wonder Sember hadn't let her touch it. She could still feel it, though, like a small child with arms reaching out, begging to be held. "Your assistant. What is she?" the shopkeeper asked as they turned to leave. Sember considered him. "She is a Jedi. But what species? Never seen one like her. Red skin, but not a Zeltron or Deveronian." "I'm a Jedi," Iskat said firmly. Okay, he wheedled. "Just curious." Despite the firmness of her response, Iskat was curious too. No one in the temple knew anything about her species, and according to Sember, her records didn't indicate a birth planet. She had 2 hearts, long fingers,